Hey guys, this is going to be my Let's Play on Goldeneye for the Nintendo 64. I'm playing this on the hardest difficulty. That's 007 difficulty. I haven't played this game in a long time, so I'm a bit rusty here. Anyway, I want to talk about the current state of James Bond games right now. Pick up a sniper rifle. Yeah. Anyway, the last James Bond game to come out was 007, the abysmal 007 Legends for PS3 and 360. That game came out back in 2012. That game sucked. So I just want to ask, what kind of James Bond game do you guys want to see? Would you prefer a first-person shooter or a third-person stealth game? Me personally, I'm all shoot it out. I'd like to see a stealth game. Yeah. Especially with Daniel Craig, he was just offered a $150 million deal by Sony to reprise his role as James Bond for the next two more movies, two more James Bond films. I go up here and I get nothing. Is there something up here? You know, fun fact, this game was originally going to be a Super Nintendo game, a rail shooter on the Super Nintendo, since the movie this game was based on came out back in '95, and this game didn't come out until 2 years later. Can you imagine this game was a rail shooter? I took a hit right here. There we go. I have to shoot that guy before he sounds the alarm, since I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. One of the objectives is to destroy the alarms. One of my biggest complaints of this game, though, was that sometimes there's no reset button on the pause menu. So sometimes if you fail an objective, you can't beat the level if you fail one of the objectives. So you have to restart the game and watch you have to restart the system by pressing the reset button on the Nintendo 64 and watch the intro scene all over again. Which, it's not that long, but it's kind of annoying if they do every single time you fail an objective. Picked up a DD-44, which is the Desert Eagle and everything but name. What I like about this game was it could use like realistic guns, but it didn't have to name them anything because the texture quality was so low, you wouldn't be able to tell for sure what gun it was based off of. After the Nintendo 64, graphics for consoles became so advanced, it was obviously what kind of guns you were using. So most realistic first-person shooters after the Nintendo 64, the developers had to pay gun manufacturers to use the rights to their guns, which makes sense. I mean, it's only fair. You're using a real gun, so not some made-up gun. So it makes sense you have to pay the licensing fees. Okay, here's why I turn around, because I forgot that I need more ammo, so I go back to the place to get more ammo. Oh, and since strafing makes you move faster than walking forward, I'm strafing most of the way there, so. There you go. Yeah, so okay. I was a big fan of Eurocom's James Bond games. They made James Bond Jr. for the NES and Genesis. The World Was Not Enough for Nintendo 64, which is a great follow-up to GoldenEye. The World's Not Enough, and they also made Nightfire for the GameCube, which is a terrific James Bond game. I really wish Activision would no, that was published by EA. I really wish EA would get all their old James Bond titles, like The World's Not Enough, Nightfire, From Russia with Love, Everything or Nothing, and remaster them in HD so I can play them on modern consoles. I love that. Oh, fun fact. We're back there. There was originally going to be another part of this level that originally, you can walk over or swim over to that part of the stage, but apparently that never made it to the final game. I've never been to the finished product. It's a shame because I would have loved to be able to swim across the lake and see what was over there. Okay, so and this is the hard part. Yes, this definitely brings back memories. I remember the first time I played this game was like back in I think 1999. I was 6 years old, and my mom didn't want me playing it because I was too violent. I thought it was pretty. Now I have to back up the data from the hard drive, from this big ass computer onto a hard drive. And this level takes place in 1986. So just imagine how big the hard drive is that James Bond must be carrying. It must be like the size of a bowling ball. How big were hard drives back in 1986? Can someone tell me? Okay. Excuse me. here's the part where we're bungee off the dam. With just one, I made it with just one health bar left. Lucky me. There I am checking my objectives. And I complete all the objectives. OHMSS, on Her Majesty's Secret Service. Oh, that was pretty fun. Next up is the facility level, and I'll continue that hopefully next week. Thanks for watching.